Hey, how's it going, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing why you absolutely need to minimize monthly expenses. I understand that some monthly expenses are necessary for living, but you would be surprised at other monthly expenses most people make, which are not absolute musts. Before we begin, I wanted to thank you all for the support in reaching 140 subscribers. This is a huge milestone for me, and I really appreciate you taking the time to subscribe and enjoy these videos. With that said, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where I teach you how to take control of your finances, become a more profitable investor, and giving you the inspiration and motivation to keep pressing towards your own goals. So here are some tips when it comes down to monthly expenses. Number 1. I know this is obvious, but sometimes obvious things are what most people overlook. Monthly expenses are simply reoccurring expenses. You do not want to make the same expense repeat every single month. This adds to a significant amount that gets removed from your annual salary. For example, a brand new top-of-the-line phone may cost you $1,000, which is insanely ridiculous in my opinion. Some people do not have the $1,000 available or would rather not pay the full amount. Instead, they get told by the sales agent, hey, you know what? You actually don't have to pay all of the $1,000. Instead, just pay us $79.99 a month for the phone, and that is going to be added to your monthly bill for the cell phone plan for a 2-year contract. Most people stop there and accept, simply because they don't want to pay the large sum of $1,000. But this is actually much more financially sound. It's actually more financially sound to pay the $1,000 right now. Those $79.99 a month for 2 years is equivalent to $79.99 times 24, so $1,919.76. So you actually ended up paying double the cost of the phone simply by not choosing to pay the $1,000. You might say, but I don't have $1,000, and my response would be, then don't buy a $1,000 phone. It's just like using a credit card. The only acceptable way to use your credit card is if you're using it to build credit and you have the money readily available and will remain readily available at the end of the month to pay the credit card bill. If you do not have the money readily available in your checking account, then don't dare to make the expense. This method of thinking is called delayed gratification, meaning you are resisting the temptation of an immediate reward for a bigger reward later, which is financial freedom. Number 2, limit your monthly expenses as much as possible. Monthly expenses are insanely deadly. I'll prove it to you with this example. Let's say I want to buy an average laptop for $500. Now, I actually do not pay a monthly cell phone bill, but the average phone service plan is, according to Google, $73 a month. And what you need to realize is that when people get cell phone service, they actually keep it for a lifetime. But let's just say, in this case, that they keep the bill for 5 years only. The laptop will last me for those 5 years. Okay, so in order to put these prices in comparison, we need to multiply the monthly cell phone bill, which is, it was $73 times 60, which is equivalent to 5 years. So that is equivalent to $4,380. The $500 for the laptop is ridiculously much cheaper than the price of having that monthly bill for the cell phone service of $73 a month. In fact, if I put the laptop at a monthly cost equivalent to the full price for those 5 years, it's actually just $8.33. So the $500 laptop actually ended up costing me $8 per month. And the more years I keep using the same laptop, the lower the monthly cost will be. Essentially, you're comparing $8 per month versus $73. The fact is, monthly expenses seem like an attractive choice because of the low dollar value, but if you take it as the yearly value, it becomes obvious which is the better choice. Now for the third tip, Negotiate and take advantage of deals for monthly expenses. Be always on the move for your necessary monthly expenses. Don't be afraid to cut the cord with a specific company and negotiate with other providers. For example, I got AT&T to pay for 3 months of my internet bill once just by taking advantage of a deal. Once those 3 months passed, I immediately closed the account. So basically, by me switching over, I was able to get 3 months of free internet just by changing over and without a cost to me at all. I simply canceled it after the 3 months. Did you know that you can also negotiate your monthly internet bill? I actually have a video linked in the description on how I did this. I was able to make my internet service provider lower the monthly bill by $8. That is $96 I saved just by doing that. Number 4. The most important tip is to get rid of all monthly expenses that are not essential for your living. It's okay to have a few just for enjoyment because you should still enjoy your life. But try to get rid of some that you are not even taking advantage of. Some people are subscribed to some service or product and pay a monthly fee that they don't even use or rarely use. There are probably other alternatives for this. You just need to investigate. So, the truth is, if you learn and apply these 4 tips, you will see your net worth and checking account balance actually grow every single month. Cutting monthly expenses are insanely significant to your overall net worth. That is why you should dedicate some time right now to look at your monthly expenses and make smarter choices regarding those. I enjoy using an app called Mint because they keep track of every expense you make, especially monthly expenses as well as your income. This lets you see the truth of how much money is actually coming in and how much is going out. It can be painful to see the reality, but if you do it now and make the changes, it can become the best thing you can do to ensure financial freedom later on the road. I hope this video brought tremendous value to all of you, and remember that knowledge is useless unless you take an action on them. So now that you have gained the knowledge, go ahead, list out your monthly expenses and evaluate every single one of them. And please make sure you subscribe to the Amazing Flaming Profits YouTube channel and like this video if I brought value to you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.